have another couple people popping into the room. But let's go ahead and get started because we do have a very important event after this at 1:45 that I know most of you will want to attend. Pretty sure I know everyone who's in the room, but my name is Keely Adams, if you don't know, and I'm serving as the director of the honors program at NEO. I was previously serving as the assistant director and moved into the director position last summer. I will say our former director is here. I haven't heard from him, but I see his face, as most of you do. Drew Olson. So glad he could make it. Drew, are you there?
Yes, I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm grading right now too.
The grading never ends, never ends. So I'm really
Drew, it's great to see you. Sorry, Keely. I just wanted to say it's great to see you, Drew. We appreciate it.
Yeah, of course.
Good to see you too, Steve.
So we're glad that he could join us today because he was here when this class of sophomores began as freshmen, and he's familiar with them. And so I wanted him to be able to share in their accomplishments as well. So I want to welcome you all to our first ever and hopefully only ever virtual honors program recognition ceremony. I'm really glad that each of you could be here and take time to join us as we recognize our honors program graduates, or as we call them, our honors scholars. I want to thank members of our administration who are here today, faculty and staff. Each of these people they're avid supporters of the program. There's no doubt about that. And in some way, they've each had an impact on the program and each of the students that we're recognizing today. So just before we get started, I want to point out for those who maybe are not as familiar with the honors program, that each of these students we're recognizing today have completed 15 hours of honors coursework, whether that's through honors only classes, or honors contract projects, which they do together with a faculty in a class that they've selected and that's been approved. They've maintained a 3.5 GPA as well. So each of these students, just to show you, will receive a certificate of completion. This one is actually Mattie's. She finished the program last semester, but I held on to this so that I could recognize her in person. But unfortunately, without that happening, I still have this on hand. And so these will all be mailed to our students, as well as their official commencement cords. They're in the green and yellow for the National Collegiate Honors Council. So students expect those in the mail here in a couple of weeks. That's why I requested everyone's mailing address. So give me a couple of weeks to get those out, and you'll have those to keep. So before we begin recognizing the students, I want to share just a few accomplishments the program has seen in the past year. So many of you will remember in March, we signed our first articulation agreement with Missouri Southern State University. They were incredible to work with, and I'm looking forward to strengthening that partnership down the road. And we're also currently working on solidifying 2 agreements with other institutions, one being Oklahoma State University and one being Missouri State University. So hopefully in the summer, as things kind of calm down, we'll revisit those and get those completed and out for students to use as they're transferring to those institutions. We established a new scholarship with the NEO Development Foundation titled the Honors Program Elite Scholarship, and we'll award that scholarship to a new incoming freshman this fall. We had several applicants. We held a coat drive in the fall that benefited students on campus who were underprepared for winter, and our Honors General Psychology course had planned to host a car show this spring to benefit the Community Crisis Center. However, we were not able to hold that event with the pandemic, but I would like to say that each of our sponsors chose to donate their money directly to the Community Crisis Center, so we were still able to give them a donation of $750 from our sponsors, which they were very appreciative for. I'm also happy to announce that this spring, we're recognizing nearly twice as many graduates as last spring. So our graduating class has nearly doubled. So I'm really excited that the program is continuing to grow, and I look forward to welcoming a new class this fall. And now I want to turn the mic, or the virtual floor, over to Dr. Kyle Stafford, NEO's president.
Hey, good afternoon. Wave if you're hearing me, right? This is crazy. See some folks, faces that I haven't seen in a long time. My comments will be brief, but don't we want normalcy to come back quickly? I hate it for each of you all students that are here for not being able to go through a traditional day that you all, each and every one of you deserve. But I can say that you don't have to have commencement to be a graduate. And so you've completed your coursework. We're extremely proud of you, extremely proud that you've accomplished the standard that has been set as it relates to being a part of the honors program. A, to be able to get into the program, but B, to meet the expectation and the requirements to complete the program. And so I can say on behalf of a few faculty that are here and the staff that are on here as well, we're extremely proud of you. We know that your best days, even though you had a great time here, we truly believe that your best days are ahead of you. And we've got great confidence in your ability to go on and do great things because of part of your experiences here in the classroom and also outside of the classroom. And so I can tell you, when I took this job in December, my vision was not to be on this Zoom meeting today. My vision was to be walking up and down the mall, seeing you all being pretty excited about this evening and being able to walk across the stage and with your families there. For some of you all, it may be first generation. I'm extremely excited for those that have crossed that milestone. But for others, again, you've crossed another milestone because you are a college graduate. There's a lot of people that are in Oklahoma and surrounding states that do not have what you all have as of your completion of courses today. And so to be a graduate, college graduate, is extremely exciting, but to be an honors graduate says a little bit something more special. And so my hat's off to you. I put my tie on. There's a lot of Zoom meetings that have been going on over the last month. And we've been a little bit casual trying to just conduct business as is. But I wanted you to know that I brought out my Sunday best to help celebrate virtually with you all today. And so again, hats off to each and every one of you. I know our paths will cross. I've got some prepared remarks that I'll share later, but I know we want you back on campus. You are NEO. And so NEO has been a great institution for 100 years because of people that have walked the sidewalks just like you all have. And so we want you back. Your story is a part of our history. We're only as good as our graduates are. And so wear the blue and gold very proudly. And I think they say once a Norseman, always a Norseman. So row, Norse, row. Thank you all for letting me be a part of today. I'm going to stay on for a little bit longer, but miss some of your faces, miss seeing you all. I can tell you the first month that I was on campus, when I started having obstacles, the best thing that was for me was to walk out on the mall right here on the right outside the east doors and to be able to see a reminder of why I want to be in higher education and see young people learn and succeed. So congratulations to you all. Hope to see you all soon.
Thank you, Dr. Stafford. Before we get into recognizing the graduates, I want to take a moment to say how special this class is to me. So this is our second class of honors students in the program, but this is our first class to be in the program for a full 2 years. Our first class of students came in during the spring semester, so we had a little bit less time with them. But I have the privilege of knowing each of these students on here, the sophomores as well as the freshmen too, on a personal level, and I'm going to miss them very dearly. Aside from being excellent students, they're each very special, talented, unique, compassionate individuals. I can't count the many conversations that we've had in this office, in those chairs. We've shared tears, we've shared triumphs, maybe sometimes more tears than triumphs, or tears and triumphs together. But regardless, I'm very excited to see what they accomplish once they leave our campus. So I'm going to go ahead and screen share with everyone. Okay, so you can see everyone's pictures as we go through and recognize them. Can everyone see that okay? Okay. Sorry about that. So first we have Georgia Agan. Her accomplishments include being an agricultural graduate of distinction, a top 10 freshman, student body government secretary, a member of Phi Theta Kappa, and she has been on the President's Honor Roll. She's also a member of Ag Ambassadors, Student Ambassadors, and the Ag Ed Club. This fall, Georgia will be attending Southern Illinois University to study communications. Our next student we're recognizing is Cooper Duncan. Cooper could not be with us today.
Hey, Keely, we're not seeing anything but your pretty face.
Oh, okay. Let me try.
Not that that's a bad thing, but
Thank you for letting me know.
All right,
Do
huh?
you see it now?
Nope.
Okay. Now?
We see your desktop.
Okay.
You may have to select a tab.
It's asking me which one I want to share. And then when I select, let's see. What can you see now?
Just your desktop.
Let's. Oh, now it is closed out completely. Now can you see it?
Yeah. Yes. There you
Okay. For some reason, it's showing up on my second screen and not my first screen. Now can you see it? Okay, thank you. I apologize. Okay, to recognize Georgia again, her accomplishments include being an agriculture graduate of distinction, top 10 freshman, student body government secretary, a member of Phi Theta Kappa, and she has been on the president's honor roll. She's a member of Ag Ambassadors, Student Ambassadors, and the Ag Ed Club. And this fall, Georgia will be attending Southern Illinois University to study communications. Congratulations, Georgia. Like I was saying, Cooper, he actually completed the program last fall and graduated from NEO at that time. He's now studying computer science at the University of Oklahoma, but I wanted to include him with this class because he started with this class in the fall of 2018. Our next graduate is Mattie Hayne. Her accomplishments include NEO's Agriculture Department Cream of the Crop Freshman Award, Top 10 Freshman, Student Body Government Vice President, Collegiate Farm Bureau President, Ag Ed Club President, and Aggie Society Vice President. She's an Ag Ambassador and Student Ambassador. Mattie is a member of Phi Theta Kappa and is on the President's Honor Roll. Mattie received high individual livestock judging at the North American International Livestock Exposition, which is the national contest. She did that as a member of NEO's livestock judging team. Last year, she presented at the Ozarks Technical Community College Honors Conference and was slated to present again this year prior to it being canceled. This fall, she'll attend Oklahoma State University and major in agriculture business with an option in pre-law. While at Oklahoma State University, she'll also be a member of the livestock judging team. She aspires to attend law school, and professionally, she hopes she can work to enhance the lives of rural Americans from a career in the legal sector through agricultural and/or criminal law. Congratulations, Mattie. Our next graduate is Sydney Hilburn. Sydney is on the President's Honor Roll and recently received a $30,000 transfer scholarship from Kansas State University. On campus, Sydney serves her fellow students as a Gold Peer Mentor, and she was NEO's 2019 Homecoming Queen and a USA Cheerleading National Champion just this spring. This fall, she will either be accepting K-State's transfer scholarship or attending Oklahoma State University. She'll be studying agricultural business with a pre-law option. Our next student to recognize is Daniel Jacobs. He was in a similar situation to Cooper, where he finished the requirements for the honors program in the fall and graduated in the fall, but I feel it's important to recognize him with the spring graduates. He completed the program requirements in 2 semesters, blowing everyone away at last year's honor symposium with a project that combined physics and computer programming, if some of you remember that. While he was a student, he maintained a 4.0 GPA. Daniel is currently working at the gym in Miami and does powerlifting as a hobby. He'll be certified as a personal trainer soon and plans to study computer engineering at Oklahoma State University this fall. Daniel, I believe I saw you pop in, so I'm glad you could join us today. Our next graduate is Katie Kriebel. She is an agriculture graduate of distinction and a top 10 freshman. She is a member of Phi Theta Kappa and has been on the President's Honor Roll. Katie has been very active in multiple clubs and organizations across campus. This fall, Katie will be studying animal science at Kansas State University. Congratulations, Katie. Amanda is another student who actually finished the honors program last spring. You can see her there, picture with Mr. Olson. We recognized her at our spring ceremony, but I wanted to include her with this class of graduates because she did start in the fall of 2018 and will be graduating from NEO this semester. Our next graduate is Emily Norris. Emily has served as our student body government president this last year. She passed a resolution at Oklahoma State Government Association Spring Congress, initiating lighting improvements across college campuses. She is a top 10 freshman, a member of Phi Theta Kappa, and on the President's Honor Roll. She was a member of the Honors General Psychology course that restarted the NEO Student Food Pantry. This fall, Emily will be attending Missouri State University, where she'll double major in agriculture, business, and communications. Our next student is Alex Pike. Alex is an academic All-American and made NJCAA All-Region Soccer Team. Alex is active in Phi Beta Lambda and is on the President's Honor Roll. He recently competed in Oklahoma's virtual state leadership conference, where he qualified to compete at nationals by placing first in contemporary sports issues, marketing concepts, and sports management and marketing. I just want to give a shout out to our social media because that's how I found out that information. And so our different clubs and organizations across campus are doing a really good job keeping everyone updated of our students' accomplishments. This fall, Alex will be majoring in Management Information Systems at Wayland Baptist University. Alex was accepted into their honors program, which is very exciting for him, and he'll be on the men's soccer team. I would also like to point out about Alex, extremely proud of him and excited he could join us. He was our first international student in the program, and he was also our first transfer student into the program. So he transferred from Essex County College in New Jersey, and we accepted a portion of his honors credit hours from that institution. And then when he attends Wayland, they'll be accepting a portion of our hours as well. So it's worked out really well for him. He'll be in his third honors program. Our next graduate is Trinity Pruitt. Trinity is not only an active member of the honors program, but also very active in Phi Theta Kappa, where she served as vice president of scholarship. Trinity helped NEO's PTK chapter earn status as a 5-star chapter, Honors in Action Best Theme, Top 5 Honors in Action Project, Distinguished Honors in Action Project for the region. Their officer team won 2nd place in the region, and our distinguished chapter won 2nd place in the region. Trinity is on the President's Honor Roll and was recognized as a member of the All-Oklahoma Academic Scholars team. She has also been Student of the Month for Student Support Services. This fall, Trinity will attend the University of Oklahoma to research and study in their neurobiology program. She is also accepted into OU's Honors College. Congratulations, Trinity. Last but certainly not least, Miss Hannah Tweed. Hannah received 1st High Individual at the American Quarter Horse Association World Show and 4th High Individual at the All-American Quarter Horse Congress while competing with NEO's horse judging team. Last fall, she won Miss North Spirit through NEO's homecoming activities, and she has continually been on the President's Honor Roll. She recently also competed in Oklahoma's virtual state leadership conference, where she qualified to compete at nationals in macroeconomics and entrepreneurship concepts. This fall, Hannah will attend Oklahoma State University, where she will major in marketing and minor in accounting. She will also be on the OSU horse judging team. I want to say congratulations to Hannah and all of our graduates. I'm going to go ahead and stop screen sharing now. Okay. And the last part of our program is to recognize our 3 outstanding graduates. We will give an award for outstanding service, outstanding research, and for outstanding graduates. So these graduates will receive, this looks quite pitiful right now, but it is a deconstructed trophy that will be engraved with their name, their award, and our honors program logo. So with businesses being closed, it's been difficult getting these to them, but they do reopen tomorrow, where I can go in and have these engraved, and we'll get these in the mail to you all as well. So that will take maybe a little bit longer because they're projecting a couple of weeks on that. So to our award winners today, just give it a couple of weeks and you'll get that in the mail. So our first award is for outstanding service. This award is given to the student whose compassion for serving others is evident in all they do. This spring, I am proud to announce that Cooper Duncan is the recipient of our Outstanding Service Award. Cooper was one of the founding members of our Student Leadership Committee. This committee set out to build and strengthen our partnership with the Ottawa County Boys and Girls Club. Cooper not only spent time volunteering at the Boys and Girls Club, he also trained fellow students in the program to be volunteers there as well. Cooper often visited the Boys and Girls Club outside of our regular volunteer hours. That being said, it's not just about the time that Cooper spent volunteering, but his passion for serving others. Cooper was dedicated to the students at the Boys and Girls Club and committed himself to making a positive difference in their lives. I'm sure everyone, all the students here who are sophomores, remember Cooper, probably one of the most cheerful, happiest people I've ever had the pleasure to work with. In addition to that, Cooper also gave his time to volunteering at multiple events in the honors program. Again, Cooper could not be with us today due to other commitments, but he will receive his award. So congratulations to Cooper. Our next award is for outstanding research. This award is given to a student who completed original research at a superior level. This individual put in effort to not only gather data, but complete site visits and speak to individuals in her field. I am proud to announce that Mattie Hayne is the recipient of our Outstanding Research Award. In her freshman year, Mattie created a business plan to develop a dairy goat farm and store at Sinar Farm. She visited functioning dairy goat farms to carefully consider how to best manage her business development. Mattie continued her project the following semester by focusing on the supply and demand of goat milk products in northeastern Oklahoma. She conducted local market research and used her data to make projections for sale of dairy goat products. Mattie presented her research alongside other ag majors at our honors symposium last spring, as well as at the Ozarks Technical Community College Honors Conference. She was intending to present at both of those events again this year, so congratulations to Mattie. Where did she go? She was here a moment ago.
I'm here. Can you hear me?
Oh yeah, I can hear you.
Yes, thank you so much.
You're welcome. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Picture disappeared. I'm glad there you are. Our final award is for our outstanding graduate. This award is given to the student who has excelled in the areas of service, research, and participation in all program activities. This student has been a dedicated member of the program since the day they were accepted and has stood out as a leader throughout their time at NEO. I am proud to announce that Trinity Pruitt is our 2020 Outstanding Graduate. Trinity has completed in-depth research in both psychology and anatomy and physiology, which will serve her well as she continues her studies in the neurobiology program at OU. Trinity has served at the Boys and Girls Club, helped reestablish the NEO Student Food Pantry, worked the coat drive and voter registration drive, has given her time to other events that serve the program. Anytime I send her a message and needed help, she was in my office within 2 minutes every time. Trinity has managed to excel not only within the honors program, but across campus. As I mentioned previously, she's heavily involved with PTK and student support services. She was also active in the NEO theater experience as well as other activities. I'm extremely, extremely proud of the work that Trinity has put not only into the honors program, but other areas of her life. She is one of the most motivated students I have ever met, and I know her determination and commitment will guide her to meet her goals as she continues at the University of Oklahoma. So congratulations to Trinity and Mattie and Cooper as well. Congratulations to all of our graduates. I want to thank each of you for attending today. I wish you all the best of luck as your time at NEO comes to a close. I know I'll be in touch with you, but please remember you can reach out to me anytime you need anything. And I know that goes for several other NEO employees who are on here right now. We'd be more than happy to continue working with all of you. I want to remind everyone of our recognition of graduates happening shortly after this at 1:45. So we have about 20 minutes. That's occurring on Zoom as well. So don't forget the links in your email if you need that. And that concludes our ceremony. I want to thank everyone for attending, taking time out of your afternoon. So I wish everyone a great summer and stay safe.
Congratulations, everyone. Proud of you all.